Hello, my Chin friend. So in the last two videos, I introduced the most frequently used two fingering on the right hand, namely it's Go and tiao. So we learned that separately in the previous lessons. So today we are going to put them together. So alternating Go and tiao. And this is this combination of Go and tiao is very frequently used in Guqin performance, Guqin pieces. And the etude to practice this technique is the second etude in my book. So one thing, as I have highlighted, emphasized in the previous lessons, since when we start performing on Guqin, we will not be looking at our right hand, so we will only look at our left hand. So it's very important to be very conscious about where your right hand, where your hand is located. So you know when you are plucking a string, you know exactly which string you are plucking, and you also know exactly what is the most convenient for plucking next string. So in another word, you should be very conscious about the location of your right hand and the location of different fingers of your right hand. So this study is going to help you to achieve that. So if you play etude number 2 really well, and you will know automatically when you put your hand somewhere, and when you are Go and tiao different strings, you know exactly which strings you are plucking. And eventually, so you will train your body, train your muscle, you know exactly, you know, when you just put your hand on somewhere, you know exactly which string it is, even without looking at it. All right, so this is the purpose of this study. So we alternate Go and tiao. So the first section of etude number 2 is alternating Go and tiao by you know, skipping one string, right? So we go string number 1 and tiao string number 3. So we skip string number 2. So after you go 1, right, rest your hand on second, so you know exactly where your hand is located, which is, you know, the second string. So skip 1, skip string number 2, skip 1 string. So tiao 3. So tiao 3, we are using the neighboring returning finger. So we return our hand on second and tiao 3. So so next, Go string number 2. Since we already rest on 2, so you don't need to look. You know when you go, it is number 2. And then tiao string number 4. And next, Go 3, tiao 5, Go 4, tiao 6, Go 5, tiao 7. Right? Excuse me. So this is the first 3 measures. Basically, I call this alternating Go tiao. I call it skip 1 string, Go tiao. All right, skip 1 string, Go tiao. All right. So go 1, tiao 3, go 2, tiao 4, go 3, tiao 5, go 4, tiao 6, go 5, tiao 7. So we skip one string. All right. 隔一 go tiao. So I'll call this 隔一 go tiao. Skipping 1 go and tiao. So go is same string returning hand, and tiao is neighboring string returning hand. So when we go down, we start. So when we go down, it will start with tiao and then go, right? So tiao 7, go 5. So we start with return our finger on 5 and tiao 7. So this tiao is a 隔一保留指, right? So it's a yeah, basically it's a kind of skipping one, returning hand, right? So tiao 7, right? So since you put your hand on 5, you know where your hand is located, so you don't need to look, and you just go the string where your hand is resting, and that's 5. So next, put your hand on 4, tiao 6, and go 4. Put your hand on 3, tiao 5, go 3. Put your hand on 2, tiao 4, go 2. Put your hand on 1, tiao 3, and go 1. Right? So this is the first section, skipping one string, alternating go tiao, right? Skipping one go tiao. So 隔一 go tiao. So I will play this section continuously, so you can watch. Excuse me. All right. All right, so the second section is skipping two. Skip two strings, alternating go and tiao. So that means when you go 1, skip 2 strings, skip 2 and 3, so tiao 4. When you go 2, tiao 5. Go 3, tiao 6. Go 4, tiao 7. So skipping 2. All right, so this is a skipping 2. And when you practice, you should try to memorize train your kind of muscle memory about how much you need to spread your finger to get the skipping 2 tiao and skipping 1 tiao, etc. Right? So quite straightforward. So it's very similar to the previous one. The difference is now we skip two strings. So go 1. Now tiao 4. So this time tiao 4, it is kind of a skipping 1, returning. Right? So this is skipping 2, go tiao. But after you go 1, your hand is returning, is resting on 2, and now you tiao 4. So you just skip string number 3 for that returning finger, right? So the alternating go tiao is skipping 2 string, but for the returning finger, it is skipping 1, right? So it's a 隔二 go tiao, skipping 2 go and tiao, but it's a 隔一保留指 for the tiao, right? 隔一 skipping 1 for returning finger or across over 1 string. Yeah, maybe call it over 1 string. So over 1, right? So it's basically there's only 1 string in between the strings where between the returning string and the plucking string, right? So and then go to, so go is the same string returning, right? So you are go 2 and your hand is resting on 2. And then now tiao 5, it's over 1 string returning finger, right? So there's only string number 4 in between 3 and 5. 3 is the string where your hand is resting, returned, and 5 is the string you are plucking. And then, excuse me, go 3, tiao 6, go 4, tiao 7. Right. So this is going up. Now going down, we start with tiao and then go. So tiao 7, return the finger on 4. So when we go down, now this is over 2 string returning finger, right? So there are 2 strings in between the returning fingers and the plucking finger. So it's also kind of a skipping 2 string, tiao and go. So tiao 7, go 4. Now put returning hand on 3, tiao 6, and go 3. Now put your hand on second, tiao 5, go 2. Now put hand on 1, tiao 4, go 1. Right? So I'm going to play this continuously. Right? So skipping 1 is one kind of feeling in your muscle kind of tension, and skipping 2 is a different kind of a tension, different feeling. So you should train yourself to memorize that so you know exactly what you are doing. That's skipping 1. So that's skipping 2, right? We don't go as far as skipping 3 for alternating go tiao. So when we have to skip 3, we usually do not do tiao anymore. We would use the thumb. So if we have to skip 3 string, then we would do this. You know, skip 3. We'll use the tuo instead of tiao. Right? So these are the most frequently used alternating go and tiao technique, right? Skipping 1, which is the first section in the study, and skipping 2, which is the second section in the study. Now the third section is a little tricky because this is not skipping any string, so it's alternating go and tiao on 2 neighboring strings. So like go 1 and tiao 2. right? So when you do neighboring string, 勾挑, right? 邻弦勾挑, 邻弦勾挑. Go same string returning, right? You rest your hand on the first string when you are about to go first string. So it's same string returning. I will shorten returning to as R. All right, same string R. That's the same for all three sections. But then now you are to tiao two, right? So tiao second string, your hand is already resting on second string. That's okay. So we do the same thing, right? Curve, bend your index finger, and straight out. So when you straight out, when you are about to touch, to pluck string number 2, fly your returning fingers away. Right. So this is called same string R for tiao. Right. So we have been doing same string R for go a lot, but we almost never do well. So far we haven't done same string R for tiao yet, but now is the time to do it. Right. So go 1, tiao 2, so it's the same string R, tiao, because our hand is returning on 2, and we are tiao the second string. Right. Same kind of fingering. For the index finger, just curve, bend, and then straight out. The difference is when you was about to touch the string, your returning fingers need to fly away like a bird. Your hand is like the wing of a bird, should kind of open to let the string vibrate. Right. So now next, go to tiao 3. Yeah. So so this one, we are also doing a different kind of a musical pattern, melodic pattern. So the pattern is go 1, tiao 2, go 1. And then we start go 2, tiao 3, go 2. Right. So, and we also do a little kind of a rhythm. You know, the rhythm is also more dynamic. 切分音. All right. So we do. So so go 1, tiao 2, go 1. Now next pattern, next group of notes. Go 2, tiao 3, go 2. Right. So just to repeat the same fingering pattern as 1, 2, 1, and now it is just 2, 3, 2. Right? Just keep going. 3, 4, 3. Next, 4, 5, 4. Right? So this is going up part. So basically, so go is both go and tiao. When we go up, both go and tiao, we use same string R, go and tiao. Right? It's resting the hand on the same string, which you are plucking, whether it's go or tiao. So going down, it's a little bit different, right? So so going down, we do tiao 7, go 6, and tiao 7, right? So we start with returning our hand on 6 when we do tiao 7. Right? So this is neighboring R, all right? Neighboring string returning finger. So resting on 6 and tiao 7. Go 6, same string. Now the second tiao 7 is the same string tiao again, because our hand is on 7. Right. So again, see this tiao 7, go 6, tiao 7. Neighboring string are same string, same string. So we just repeat this pattern on going down. Now we did 7, 6, 7. Now we do 6, 5, 6. 5, 4, 5. Now 4, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. And then the last note is just bring the melody to a cadence. Right, so let me play this section continuously. Again. Excuse me. All right. So so the same string R tiao is a little bit different from other tiao, because for other tiao, I have been always telling you that you should rest, push your finger against the neighboring outer string. So you shouldn't fly away. You should, for example, if we are doing R1 tiao 3, so after tiao 3, your index finger should push against string number 2. So that's kind of over 1 R, over 1 returning. Same thing for over 2 returning. So if we return our hand on 1 and tiao 4, so after you tiao 4, so I have always been telling you, you should push your index finger against string number 3. So it shouldn't fly away. It should push there, right? Stay there. And just like when we do go, after go 1, we rest the hand on 2, right? So, but same string, R tiao is different. It's fly away. It fly away, just like what I previously said. So your returning hand is like the bird's wing, open the wing of a bird. And same thing, your index finger after plucking does not push against any string, so it should also fly away. So basically the same string returning, so I hope you can see this better. So I'm resting my hand on 7, and I'm going to tiao 7. So after I tiao, my finger is flying away. It's not pushed to any string. It's not like the other returning hand pushing there. So that's one difference. It does fly away, it leave. But one principle is your hand shouldn't move, right? The only movement is your finger. It's just your finger is kind of curved and straight. Your hand is like the anchor, like a boat. Its anchor lock it at a place. So it is not going all over the places, so you still know where your hand is, which string your hand is above. So you still are very conscious about the location of your finger and of your hand. All right, so that one, right? So doing this tiao, same principle, your hand do not move. The plucking is generated by the curve and straight of your fingers. See, so if you do, that's wrong. All right, so don't do this, because that way you have no idea. When you come back, you don't know where your hand is located. So hand does not move, it's just the finger. Even though it is flying away, you still know when you land down, you still have a very good idea where you are going to be landed. Right? So I still know if I want to land on 5, I know it's landing on 5, because I know how much I need to go forward from the current position to the next string. So that's all the purpose for this study, basically, right? So you need to practice until you have a very good sense of string. You know where your string is located at. You know where your hand is going. So that's one thing. The second difference is, while the other tiao is going 45 degree down, so it's like 45 degree down, plucking the string. But the same string, returning finger tiao, your finger the movement is like 45 degree up, right? Since you are not touching any string, you are not pushing against any string, and you shouldn't touch any string to get those unwanted accidental sound. So 45 degree up guarantee that it will not create any unwanted musical sound or noise, right? So watch. So if we draw a line of the trajectory of the tip of your index finger, same string R is 45 degree up, while the other returning finger is 45 degree down. So it's 45 degree down, 45 degree up. This also generate kind of a different kind of sound quality and texture as well. So when you are performing a piece, you have the option of doing returning finger or not doing it. So having a returning finger get one kind of sound, and using same string returning finger when the motion is going up, get a different kind of timbre, a different kind of texture. So this is kind of all more advanced in the future playing. So the choice of fingering generate different sound quality, and also the study also train your muscle to memorize the position, so you know exactly what you are doing, right? So thank you for watching, and so this is the end of this live streaming. If you like it, please thumb up. Please sign up, subscribe, and feel free to pass on to your friends. Right? So let me see if there's. Yeah, I apologize. I have to get close to read. Right. Hi, Hikali. Thank you. Right. So is that a question? Looking at the strings. Okay. Thank you for your comments, and right. Happy you are here. Do you have any questions? All right. Good night. Thank you. And thank you for watching.